In this video, we are going to take a look at how to add an assignment to our class and then manage those assignments that we've created. So here I am in my engineering class, and I want to draw your attention to this submenu underneath our class title. This submenu allows you to access the different sections of your class and make changes and add things to your class. We're going to look appropriately at the Assignments tab. Click on it. Right now I have no assignments made, so we're going to start from scratch. Over here on the right side is another menu with some of our options, and we're just going to click this first button, Add Assignment. Alright, now this window should look very familiar to anyone who has used FAWeb for any amount of time. It's pretty much the same window. You add a title for your assignment. Description. Work on these practice equations. Type. The one thing that's different about on-campus than FAWeb is assignment types are set in the back end in the administrator panel for everybody. And we try to put in an exhaustive list of everything you could possibly want. And if there's something missing from this list, you can just let the admins know and we'll add it. But for now, let's see here. I'm going to choose, this is just homework, whatever. Okay, now attachments. In this assignment, I want to attach 3 different Word files to this. This is something that is an improvement from FAWeb. You can usually in FAWeb you were only able to add 1 attachment. Now we can add multiple. So let's do that. Links. Oh, we can add a direct link too. If this assignment occurred on a new website, or I'm sorry, a new web page, we can just put that link right there inside the assignment itself. But I'm going to work with downloads. So I'm going to have my students have 3 Word files that they can download. Let's go get the first one. Here I am in my engineering folder. I'm going to grab my first linear equation practice document, attach it. It says linear practice 1.doc, and I can change it. Now, here's an interesting thing. How do I get the other 2? I only have a change button. I have to put in a description. It's kind of like a weird requirement. So I'll just put in sort of the same exact thing. And then I clicked off where I was typing, and the second, the option to upload the second document appeared. So you have to put in a description and then click away, and then it allows you to put in the second document. It's a kind of a weird requirement, but hey, we'll go with it. I'm going to get my second file, browse, click it, click open. It's uploading, and I have to put in a second description. So I'm just going to write the same thing, linear EQ worksheet 2. And again, I have to click, and then it shows up. These X's, of course, remove the document, and the change button lets me switch out what's there. Let's go get the third one. Practice 3. It's uploading. Linear EQ worksheet 3. And I click away. There we go. I have 3, and I can go get some more if I want. All right, gradebook. We've had abbreviations before, so I'm going to say Lin EQ 1, 2, 3. Max points, whatever, 50. Factor 1, this is all the same as before. I'm going to add it to my gradebook, add it to my cumulative grade. It's not extra credit, and I want to publish the grades. Submission, so students can now submit their responses to you, which is pretty awesome. We'll cover that in more detail in another video, but this is not going to have a submission. Finally, where do I want to apply this assignment? If I have multiple classes, I can apply them to all of my classes through check marks here. I only have the 1 class available now. This is very similar to how FAWeb worked. I basically can set the date, the assignment date, and the due date, and whether it's published or not, per class. But I'm just going to do it all the same here. So it's assigned today, it's due, the calendar pops up. Let's have this due in 5 days. And then we'll hit save. and then I'm still in assignments. It's popped up in my list here. Linear equations review. Assigned, due, published, and I've graded. The 0 out of 5 is for this test course we've created. I only have 5 students. You would have 0 out of how many students you have to show you like how many you've graded so far. I can edit the assignment with the pencil or delete it altogether. Now, there's lots of very cool options on this screen to help you organize all of your different assignments. And as you can imagine, by a month or two into the course, you're going to have a long list of assignments you put in for your students. So let's see here. I have first my view. I can view active assignments, which means they've been assigned and the due date is still in the future. Future assignments, which means that they're going to be assigned later. I can set a range, or I can show previous assignments or assignments that have come and gone already. One new feature is a calendar view. This is really neat, so check this out. In my calendar view, I instead see the month, and the assignment, which started today, goes and is due Friday, so it has this like red coloring that shows you that, okay, this assignment is going on this week, and the students see the same kind of calendar, which is pretty neat. There's one new feature with this software that's a lot of people I think are going to like, is the checkbox to add to gradebook. If I uncheck it, it still creates the assignment, but it knows not to grade it. There have been many instances where teachers have come up to me and say, hey, I have a reading assignment, or I have this or that assignment, I don't want to grade it. What do I do? And we had to like jump through hoops about making it like a 1-point assignment or something silly. So we can actually do this now, and it just does it for us, which is awesome. So I'm going to make a quick reading assignment. Read chapter 1. Read chapter 1. It'll be homework. Oh, let's be reading. And it's not checked. There's no grade, but it still shows up in their calendar. So let's hit save and see. So it's applied. It's due, we'll say Wednesday. Save. So now I have a homework and I have reading. It's not graded and it won't show up in the gradebook, but students still see it as an assignment. So when they see their calendar and they're trying to figure out what they have to do tonight, they'll see this as well. And then the calendar view, if I look down, now I have 2 assignments, one due Friday and one due Wednesday, and it's different color. Pretty cool features. And finally, I just want to show you one more really cool new feature of On Campus. So I've made my 2 assignments, and let's say I get to the calendar and I see that there's some conflict here. Like maybe I forgot there was like 3 holidays and I can't have my linear equations review worksheets occur now, and I want to move it to a following week. I can actually just click and drag it to this week. See how it highlights? I'm going to let go, and this window pop-up comes up and it says, this assignment has been shared with other sections. Do you wish to update only this class or all of my sections? And I only have the one class, so I can actually like re-edit the dates per class. It's automatically filled in the dates with the new range, and I can actually notify some people, my students as well, of the change. So this is actually really cool, and I'm just going to hit save to save the change, and there it is. It's down on this week. How cool is that?